Hello everybody, my name is the Critical Wizard, and welcome back to another segment of Critical Critique. Today I'm going to be talking about when are critics too hard on specific movies. And for my example today, I'm going to be using the film Ratchet and Clank. Now, I didn't play any of the Ratchet and Clank games growing up. My parents had a policy that if you wanted a video game and a video game system, you had to pay for it yourself. And, I got $20 a month for an allowance, so it was possible if I wanted to save up my money, and me and my brother could, work that out. But as a kid, video games never seemed something I wanted to do, because it's like I could save up for 8 months and buy this video game system, or I could buy an action figure now. Now seems better, let's do that. So it was always kind of one of those deals where it's like, I could have gotten video games if I had actually wanted to, but it was never something that I felt I needed at the time. Anyhow, back to Ratchet and Clank. I went and saw the movie with my two friends who love Ratchet and Clank. I went in, I saw the movie, and I thought it was really good. It had really good comedy. It had good, timing and everything. But I thought it was a genuinely good picture. Then, a couple days later, I hear all these reviews saying that it's a terrible movie. It's the same story, but other films have done it better. All this and that. And I'm like, really? Are you sure? Did you see the movie I saw? Because the movie I saw was pretty good. You'll see them praising these, really long and boring artsy movies. But then, a fun, movie aimed for kids, they're sitting there giving it, -6 stars. And you're like, but why? This movie's way funnier than that stupid art movie you were reviewing. And it's one of those deals where you're like, I don't really feel as though the worth of this movie is being portrayed accurately. Now, to be fair to the critics and to, the movie, there are some, pretty noticeable flaws. But it's hard to take a, 40-plus hour game and can turn it into a 2.5-hour movie. It's very hard to do. You just have to leave some things out. Some of the weaker parts of the movie were Ratchet and Clank, surprisingly. Their friendship is almost non-existent. They share, 3 minutes or something of screen time, and yep, we're best friends now. But, the other, weak part was, Chairman Drex. He was kind of, his motives seemed kind of weak. Where it's like he just wanted to build this planet for his home world or whatever. And that just seemed kind of weak. It didn't really seem like it was going to go anywhere. Dr. Nefarious, I thought he was hilarious. I thought it was an awesome villain. He was really good. They had all the cool gadgets and stuff. The animation was, top of the line. It was really good, all around. The other main problem people had with the movie is it's the, I'm dreaming of being somewhere else story. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if other movies have done the same story but better, because it's still a good story. I felt like they portrayed the struggle of, Ratchet wanting to do something more than be a mechanic pretty well. And I thought it was an all-around good movie. But, unfortunately, a lot of people don't agree with me, and they think that the movie was terrible. And unfortunately, beyond that, a lot of people probably didn't go see it, because they're like, oh, the reviews say it's terrible, why would I want to go see a terrible movie? So many people are now not going to ever want to see this movie, and they might have really enjoyed it. They don't know, because they didn't go see it, because all the reviews and everyone they watch on YouTube or whatever said that the movie was terrible. You could tell there was a lot of heart put into it. The people who wanted this movie to do really well, they were people who probably played these games as a kid and was like, we should revisit this. This is a good idea. there were so many little Easter eggs all throughout the movie that, you know, my friends sitting next to me who have played all the games are sitting there like, oh my god, I know that weapon. That's a character from a game I used to play. Like, there's, like, all these things. And, you know, it is a good way of reintroducing, like, your brand to a new generation. My final thoughts is that sometimes, like, you have to always take what a critic says with a grain of salt. Because even if it's something that is widely panned and hated, you can always be the one to find something you like inside of it. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Critical Critique, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!